The Portrait by Matthew Marshall. Interior, Roderick Usher's art studio, day. Abigail, a well-dressed woman in her 20s, is slumping forward in a chair. Her eyes are welling up with tears. She is tired and having difficulty sitting up straight. A man's voice is heard.
You must sit up straight, Abby.
Isn't it finished yet?
Roderick Usher, a tall, slender man in his 30s, stands at his easel, meticulously completing the portrait of Abigail. The top 3 buttons of his white shirt are undone. The studio is a large room with an oversized fireplace recessed in the back. There are multiple brushes of varying lengths at his side. Abigail looks at the window and then back at Usher.
Roderick?
Usher ignores her and continues to paint.
Roderick! Can we please open the window? Why won't you answer me?
He waves his hand.
Come forward.
Abigail moves cautiously towards Usher. Usher positions her next to the painting to compare her face with the painted face. He studies both.
Please stand behind me now.
Usher repositions himself and holds up a hand mirror to compare Abigail's reflected face to the face in the portrait. He is disappointed. He lets the mirror drop to the floor. Abigail looks at the painting.
Roderick, what's wrong? It's beautiful. It's remarkable. It's
Not finished. Go back to your seat.
not finished? How can that be? It looks just as it did 3 weeks ago.
I said take your seat.
I can't do this anymore. I will not do this anymore.
Usher takes her by the wrist and guides her back to her chair.
Roderick, what are you doing?
Now, the exposition is in 5 days. This portrait must ship tomorrow. Or have you forgotten that, Abigail?
No, I have not forgotten. But how can the portrait not be finished? It's beautiful.
Portrait is not like a photograph. If you want fast and crude, go across the street and sit in front of Denby's magic box.
Usher directs his eyes out the window to photographer Thomas Denby's photo studio. Denby, a tall man in his 30s, stands outside his shop and bids farewell to a satisfied patron.
I'm not in the business of gimmicks. I'm an artist, and you have the privilege of being my subject. Now sit up straight and let us finish.
Usher returns to his canvas.
I won't. I won't do this anymore. You will never be satisfied, and I'm not going to kill myself trying to please you.
Abigail rushes out of the room and barely slips past Usher's clenching hand. Usher pursues her. Interior, Usher's doorway, day.
Damn it, Abby, get back here.
Abigail slams the front door behind her, and Usher spins about in frustration.